gardening wonders, welcome back to the plot, which is an absolute disaster. More storm damage. Oh, I've just noticed this. I'm so annoyed. Look at that. Canes completely down. If you remember, they were damaged before, but now they are completely down and broken, and so I've got to deal with this. Oh Lord. I want to take the last of the peas down there so I can take that away. I want to get the potatoes out. I want to save some sweet pea seeds. And I want it all done yesterday. I know, it's always the same. I've also been collecting. This is the time of year to start thinking about next year and how much work you want to do next year. And so to make my work a little easier, I've been planning, and I'll show you what I got. Good old cardboard. This is just the first batch, and the plan for this area, now if you remember, I've got a lot of clubroot in the plot, so I won't be doing brassicas next year. So this, I think, at this point, I think it's going to be squash next year. So what I want to do to try and deal with, you know, these annoying little weeds that pop up, when you're too busy, you've got other things to be dealing with. So I want to cover it in the cardboard, thick layer, as thick as I can get it, and then I'm going to cover it with seaweed. This is the plan. And then I'm going to cover it with the blue plastic for the winter. That is the plan for this bay. But first, I'm going to try and get some of these beans off of here. I know I'm trying to think as I talk, and it's not easy for me. I would try and get some of these beans. Oh, look at that. You can see we had really strong winds the other day. It was just pathetic. And then heavy, heavy rain with it. It was freezing this morning. I mean, freezing. The sky was so dark. I didn't think I was going to get here. And then over here, oh dear, things have just gotten away again. Happens every year. That's my pathetic potato patch, which I definitely want to get cleared as much as possible today. So, where would you start? Beans? Yeah, I think so. I just had to pause the rain on. Oh, I don't know. Oh, look at that. Oh, bugger. I was just making some progress. Oh, what to do, what to do. Right, I'm going to hide the camera. I know I'm not using the mic, so that's why it sounds different. So I'm going to hide the camera and keep going for a bit. Okay, so what I have done, one, I've taken all the peas, all the pea plants out from along there, as you can see. I've dumped them there for now. I could not get those canes to stand upright. They're just snapping every time I move them. The plants are near the end, so I just thought instead of taking that structure down, I've just bent them over and leaned them on there, and it's also a bit easier to harvest the beans. I can see one or two there that still need harvested, but then I'm thinking if I leave some on now, that's definite seeds for next year, so I think I'll do that. But wait, you see what else I did? And we're back to voiceover. Apparently walking over to the bag of beans that I've harvested has been enough to completely knacker the microphone yet again. That's a good harvest of beans there. I was pleased with that. It's about 3 different kinds of beans. And I managed to get some decent sized carrots and beetroot. The beetroot this year I'm really happy with. Not so happy with getting carrots like that. The carrot root fly has had a field day on some of them, which is disappointing, but that's life. But what I really want to show you is the potato patch got done. I cleared all of it, and wait till you see these potatoes. So this variety is Desiree, or Desiree, I call it Desiree. Now they do say don't grow it in sandy soil because you'll get scab, which I've been pointing out in some of these potatoes, but look at the size of these. Some of them are just, medium, normal. There are a couple of smaller ones, but you see the big ones, and I'll show you another couple here. They're not like one-offs. You frequently get really, really good sized potatoes with this variety. They are amazing and you can do so much with them. They're good for roasting, they're good for chipping, they're good for mash, they're good for everything. Look at the size of some of these things. And there's some green ones there too, so I've got seed for next year, so that's fine. And I thought the plants hadn't even done that well. As you can see, yeah, there's bits of scab on them because of its sandy soil. It comes off, it's fine. But obviously I was weeding as I was harvesting them, and I am absolutely delighted to get that patch done. I did start weeding up in the top corner as well. I'm noticing some more of that sheep sorrel is spreading. But I was looking over and I wanted to show you, oh, the sweet corn. Look how pathetic that is. Oh my goodness. I mean, they're trying, the tassels are going brown, but there's nothing there. And I know so many of you have already harvested your sweet corn. I was so determined just to leave it, just to try and get something. It's not a priority at the moment. I'm not going to touch it. But it's disappointing when you don't get the harvest that you really want. But what can I do? Do have an absolute disaster in the polytunnel. Look at the mess. I mean, that's just bonkers. That's triffids, and there's like a couple, and I mean a couple of little green tomatoes. They're hopeless. I didn't even touch that on this visit. Next visit, I think I'm just going to clear it all out, just empty it and get it ready for garlic. There are some successes. I do like to focus on the success, but beside it, that is the brassicas that I was going to put out, and I've changed my mind because of all the colour. But this is a St. Martin pumpkin. You can see the leaves are going already. I don't think it's going to get any bigger than that. But it's something, so I'm happy with that. I got something. And on this side, I struggle to find it in amongst all the thistles that are growing very well. I do have two Turk's turban squash. I keep forgetting the name of them. They're very, very small. I've seen people growing these and they end up enormous. So I don't know if mine are going to grow bigger or not. And I cannot get over these cosmos plants. They're gorgeous. My flower wall continues to grow, and I don't have the heart to take any of it out really, but I am starting to cut the flowers and bring them home to put in a vase because they are really brightening the place up. They're gorgeous, look at them. The colours are amazing. I've cut back the spinach plants, both of them, including the big one, because they were going to seed. And the one thing about tree spinach, if it goes to seed, it will grow everywhere. Now the pumpkins are still there. The one on the left, that is the Atlantic giant. But look at the leaves have gone. Something is eating all the leaves. I don't really know what's happened. I don't think it's going to grow any bigger. I'm surprised if it's still attached to the actual plant. But again, that's a St. Martin one, another one. Not huge, but something is better than nothing. Okay, so this patch is a mess, but it's not disastrous. Those brassicas are going to have to come out. There's a bit of weeding still to be done. That bay over there, it's not going to take that much to sort it. Same with the beans, it's a lot of just tidying. The main four bays are good. It's the fruit parts up at the top, fruit and herb, that I really need to do some work on. But since the microphone died on me and this is all being done as a voiceover, I will say at this point, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Join me on the next one because I have lots still to do, lots still to share with you. But until then, you take care of yourself.